Hello and welcome back. Welcome back to Bloodborne. Things go all fine and dandy for this recording here. You'll be hearing this instead of something else. What I'm going to be doing here is a bit of a tricky, like, writing editing thing. Oh, just notice this. Just a lone grave here. Okay. Generally, I'm recording this first bit a bit differently because I want to keep it separate from the rest of the material, because after I'm done tiny bit with this section and doing a bit of opening shortcuts and all that, I'm going to be doing a lot of farming for gems, because this is a great area to pick up very good bolt gems, which would work well for my holy blade. Also, this totally isn't relevant in any way whatsoever. Beached not quite whale. How absurd. Now, we have this weird bell noise. I wonder if there's anything particularly suspicious about that, eh? Here's a beast hide man. He's a nice chap. You want to be a bit careful about how you handle this guy, because give him the chance, and he will use an item that you don't really want him to use. That. And you'll see why in a minute. I'm going to try and attack him. And my attacks just bounce off. You can still parry. So that's good. That, what he used is a lead elixir. It is a very useful bit of kit. And he drops his gear. He will be back. He's just invading again and again, the Beast Hide Hunter. So, we'll be seeing him again, getting the rest of his stuff. This is the man I want to farm over anymore, because he drops these gems. Which, if we have a gander here. You see, I've done a lot of this shit. A lot of crap gems. Wait, did I just go past? There we are. That is insane. Like, what have I got right now? That's 19.5. And these are the other, like, similar shaped gems I have at the moment. Like, they don't even compare, they're just rubbish. So, I'm going to be doing that very briefly and such. But because of the way recording this seems to like stop into 15-minute chunks, all of this I'm going to save till the big longer stream when I've got all the gems I want. So this will be a nice little sneak peek of the area around here, which there is a lot of stuff. It's all very nice. You'll get to see it in a minute. I, of course, will have seen it over and over again. You'll all kind of probably be sick of it by this point. But I don't know, maybe I'll just die really stupidly or something, you know, there's still room for error. Ugh. One thing I kind of don't like about Love's Holy Blade compared to Kirk is that the transform attacks are slightly bit slower. Like this one here is exactly the same, more or less. But this one here is just slightly slower. Like, quite noticeably, so it can be quite easily to get interrupted, which I'm not really. The Killer Camera is a weapon for different kind of builds. Not this one. Also, if you're wondering why I have like a million blood vials, chalice dungeons. That should sort it out. Generally, I've been going by the rule of I shouldn't really level up too much when I'm going for the chalice dungeons, because you get a lot, and I mean a lot, of blood echoes doing those. So I've mainly just been spending them to get a lot of items, which I have a fair whack of now. Oh, no. I'm not interested in what you're selling, and what you're selling is massive flailing about. There we go. So that's done. What I will do now is basically go and run through this little bit here, farm all of the gems. I'll try not to pick up any items though. I do it by like impulse and such. And when we return, I will be back here, and I'll have a much stronger weapon. It'll be lovely. We can actually go and look through the areas and talk about shit. Wouldn't that be grand? See you in a moment. And Josephine welcomes you back. So, if this live recording goes well, and this whole stream thing does, you will have just watched the intro bit that I just did, whereupon I said I was going to go farm stuff here, which, funnily enough, I did. I got some pretty good runes for runes? Gems for my trouble. So, I'm more or less ready to get going. I'm gonna do things a bit unconventionally in terms of routes, considering I have this big shortcut here, so I'm gonna go clear out the bit that I basically skimmed over last time. But, I'm gonna do it a different way. I'm gonna do it from here. Give me a minute. Shut that down. Stream stuff is working all good. Be careful about, like, doing what I'm doing here and kiting them all here, because the bolt mage dudes can actually still hit you even if you're not in their line of sight. Which is kinda bullshit, but, you know, it's what they do. And now they are dead. Farewell. And there's another gem. Is it better than what I've got? Yeah, it is. Huh. I will probably put that in once I've unlocked the second shortcut. Some of you who know what the boss coming up is like will probably think, why the hell are you putting so many goddamn bolt gems in your weapon when the fucking boss is resistant to bolt? And to that I would argue, the boss is resistant to pretty much every kind of elemental damage. So this is kind of all I've got. And considering the gems here are pretty fucking good, also, nice job there. I figured I may as well go get them. And what? This bit here is pretty funny. He comes all there like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up, lad. I'm gonna be proper good and fuck him up. Oh, he won't even see me coming. And I'm just right here. He even turns around to look at you, but doesn't aggro on you. That's adorable. And, depending on how this goes, I might get to show something even more hilarious. Oh no, just about. He, on many an occasion I've been through this area, he will kill himself doing that transform attack. It's really funny. Anyway, farewell. Basically, I've been doing nothing but this in order to get the gems that I currently have. Wonderful. So now that we've gone and done this, let's actually have a look around this area and see what kind of things we've got. Going to equip these petrol bombs. I've mentioned the issue of calling them Molotovs before, and I will not repeat them myself. So they're a bit narky. Oh, can I very quickly make this? Oh, almost. Go on, go on, go on. No. Sort of. Not quite. Ah. Never mind. Anyway. Generally, this is the way you're supposed to go. You can descend this ladder. Oh wait, hold on. Oh. You need to be careful of that guy. In fact, I might take this advantage. There's a reason I did that. Down there is Wandering Madness with some blood chunks. I want those blood chunks. Thank you, sir. Okay. That's actually not that good. I kind of don't want him there, because he can still quite easily hit me. But there we go. Now I can get... do I want to stay up here for a bit? Understandably, it's easier to pick enemies off from up here when they can't actually get you, than going down and waiting for them to all fuck you at once. You know, using your brain. Being a cheeky bugger and not letting me go and ruin his day. So yeah, conventionally, I would advise you do this. There is some stuff down here that makes it worthwhile. There's a fairly decent gem. and some bloodstone chunks. And considering how much of a pain in the ass it can be to actually farm bloodstone chunks, I personally recommend go and get everything. That's why you want to get rid of all the explosives and shit. Because this guy will blow you up if you try and go and collect that. Which is pretty fairly obvious, I'll be honest. Ah, piss, I don't have any more. Don't have any more well, I kind of do, but not really. That's not really going to help me. Do I have any delayed ones? I seriously picked up no delayed Molotovs whatsoever. Are you joking me? Oh, alright, well, fine. I'll have to do this the hard way. Which involves getting just annihilated. Oh, hold on. Just gonna sneakily take you out. Kill the weaklings first. Good. Dead. Oh, that, I disagree with that damage. That's kind of annoying. And there we go. Problem solved. Of course, made a lot easier by going and clearing them out from the rooftops first. Always good to be mindful of your surroundings in a Souls game. Also, abusing glitches. Now in here is, oh god, if only I had my fucking Molotovs again. Ah well. Just, be careful. For some reason, the other guy doesn't see his mate get pelted in the face with arcane bullshit. Which is fine by me. So I can very sneakily just go and give him a great sword. Octal exam. Excellent. Well, you're going to be seeing a lot on that message. More chunks. How many of those do I have now? Out of Curiosity 7. I'm actually going to need to go and farm a lot more in my own time, because there's that bullshit hyper armor again. There's another weapon at the end of this DLC that I actually really wouldn't mind plus 10ing, considering this character is basically meant for a character like this. I'll just take that. But I don't know. I need to do some more stuff with the Whirligig Sword, that's for sure, because it'll be very useful on the final DLC boss fight. And of course there's the Holy Moonlight Sword, which is just generally very useful and worth having around. But I'll decide that another time. I don't think there's any dudes that drop down here, are there? Just sort of asking absent-mindedly. Hey there, buddy. Gee, I bet you wish you had your lead elixir right now, don't you? That would do you some good. Oh, well. Let's have a look at this fancy attire. Oh my word! How uncouth! It says, the bloodied hide of a horrible cleric beast pulled over the back. Without the attached beast hide, this foreign garb wouldn't raise anyone's eyebrows. Brador donned a compatriot's beastly scalp and hide while still moist with blood. Most of the bloodstains on his hide were from that day. Poor old Brador had to kill an old buddy. What a darn shame. But still, he decided, you know what, here's my buddy, but I'm still going to wear him on my shoulders. You know, to properly remember him and stuff. Because that's what buddies are for. That was just yes, bullets. I don't think there's much else here. I mean, this is not particularly a massive area, it's just filled with dudes. You know what, fuck it. It's not like I'm lacking in blood vials. And if you're curious why I have 23 blood vials rather than the standard 20, it's because I put a communion rune on. For the fight that's up ahead, I didn't really have any other runes that I wanted to put on, so I decided, fuck it, I'll just use the communion rune. Probably will need it, considering how crazy the next boss's hitboxes actually are. I mean, if you thought Maria's were bad, oh boy, you haven't seen shit yet. You ain't seen shit yet. Now then, is there anything? Oh! Hiss. Congratulations. You fell down a hole and wasted everybody's time. But this little area here, once you pass the big area with the shark dudes, well, it's not exactly small. It's certainly not as labyrinthine as the research hall. It's about the Hunter's Nightmare levels of like size, I guess. Although the Hunter's Nightmare probably is a bit bigger. Yeah, details. I mean, there's a whole bottom area I haven't shown yet. God, I so rarely go this way, I can't even remember where to go. There we go. Back on track. Some stuff over there. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's nothing really important. There is, however, one very important bit of kit here, which I'll be getting. It's right down at the bottom in a little area, right, like a little detail area next to the boss. And that is very important. But other than that, I don't know. I think there might be an arcane gem, but that's just me. That's just me guessing. Ooh, actually, I have a cunning plan. It involves knocking everybody off the edge. That's how you solve life problems. You knock them all off a ledge, and let gravity take care of it. There's nothing else down that way. Everything else is down here. Do not fall down, because that is death. And I almost did that. That would have been awkward. Now then. My, these shells don't look familiar in the slightest whatsoever. I wonder what they're all about. How peculiar. Also, I'm just going to quickly check something. This is... maybe that might be worth it. Yeah, maybe I'll have that as a backup. Greatsword and greatsword. Don't tell me I'm over-specializing. You're over-specializing. You have these surprisingly tanky snail ladies. Oh, crap. And they do that, which is really annoying. So, be mindful, unlike me. I wasn't mindful, and I just got sick all over my face. That's what you have to watch out for. Oh, really? Like, legit? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, if you're gonna be really awkward about this, I'm just gonna dodge you more. Thank you. That was an arcane gem, is it any good? Excuse me. It is... It's a gem. Just quickly go nab this, dodge, incredibly obvious ambush, take that, and mosey on my way. Most of these snail ladies are not actually very quick, so it's fairly easy to just go dodging. There are some others outside of their shell, here actually, who are a little bit more awkward. In a weird way, they're easier to deal with up close because they have like this weird leap attack they like to do. But if you're too close, they like to back up. Well, like this one's doing right now. They like to attack you mid-range. They don't really have any close range attacks because they just basically just do a leap. Why are you not dead? Like, legitimately. Why are you cheating? Why are you cheating in this video game? Did they not take any bolt damage whatsoever? Damn. I did not know that. Okay. Gee, I wonder if a certain good friend is going to show up soon. Just wait for this one to come along and have some fun. I did not know these guys were completely, well, these ladies, were completely immune to bolt damage. Although I rarely ever used bolt damage here. Interesting. Also incredibly annoying. Slice. 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 Yes, slightly more damage. One of the annoying things about this, though, in the Lucario's wheel, is it shows there 410. But if I do this, it modifies the damage to favour Arcane over Physical. Not reflected here. So I have no idea how much extra damage I'm actually getting. Kind of annoying. What the hell was that? Just got some bizarre airtime. Okay. Okay. Radar. I'm trying to remember where he spawns, actually. I can't even remember. It's just around here. Ah, there it is. Nope. 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 Oh! Oh, wow. Sick fucking dodges, Midnight. You mind if I just get out of your spam for a minute? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this'll work. Sweet. Got some trousers. What more could you want in life? Oh, I need to be a little bit careful, because these things do track, and they're kind of annoying. Still, it's not as bad as the Dark Souls 3 enemies I've seen, where they're like, you have this big super tank thing wielding a tree bark that just sprouts out homing missiles. It's like, yeah, didn't go full overboard on that at all, did you? Oh! Okay, it's out, that's all that matters. There we go. All done. Wasn't so bad, was it? And down here is our reward. I love how you have all this big, like, natural cave and stuff with a few, like, ramshackle wooden huts and ladders. And then you have this real-ass mechanical lever conveniently attached to, like, a lift. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense this is all the way attached here, and you have, like, presumably these big fucking gears and mechanisms all the way through, like, the wall to bring this goddamn lift up and down. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. And so that takes us rather conveniently back here. Isn't that nice? Hello, Simon. You're still dead. What a shame. Now, before I take on the boss here, I do want to get this thing upgraded. I think it's +9 right now. No, it isn't. This is +9. Really? Why did I make that +9? Anyway, this needs to be +9 and +10. Which requires an item right next to the boss. So I may as well go show this now. Also, for no reason whatsoever, I'm going to want blue elixirs and sedatives. For no reason whatsoever. Oh, and I may as well show this off too. But down here is a fairly neato gem. It is this. Attack versus kin up by a staggering 26.7%. But your attack versus beast goes down. Excellent if you're fighting kin bosses, understandably. But unfortunately, for some weird reason, and I don't know why, I'm not even sure how true this is, because it was just on the Fextra Life, the boss that's coming up isn't even a fucking kin. Even though they should be, by all rights, like, considering, like, they're descendants of a great one. Ugh, it's silly. I don't know. Maybe that's not true. Maybe they do count as kin and somebody's just made a mistake, but if not, then, like, what the fuck? Anyway, here, you see these ladies are running the hell away. And there's that ominous singing again. It's calls for great fucking care. Oh, god damn. God, I hate these things. Oh god, not only do they take your fucking health away with a frenzy, they also... Ooh, they also do it just by fucking looking at me. Ah, piss. Well, I'm dead. How am I not dead? Oh, are you joking? Fucking tracking on these enemies. Jesus Christ. Oh, there we go. I eventually died. Oh, these ladies suck ass. I hate them so much. That's good. I'll take that. God, I hate these ladies so freaking much. In fact, there's the perfect emote. My thoughts entirely, Josephine. But they at least drop some pretty goddamn good gems. Let's see what we got. That's actually rubbish. That, however, is fucking solid. Like, that in the Holy Moonlight Sword would be... oh, primo stuff. Like, yeah, there's better gems, but, like, that's still a fucking 20.6% increase. That's fucking great. Now, you may notice, there is a shark man there, and a ladder, and a shark man with a surprisingly curvaceous butt just presented to you right here. Okay. Somebody who's real proud of that one. This is where you come down if you go down the well in the fishing village. If you don't like fighting these guys fair, what you can do is you can go over here, throw like a poison dart or whatever at this guy's face, poison him, and then just wait here and let them die. This guy will come down. You can't attack him normally. When he comes down, you can attack him. But he comes down once this guy's at half health, and he retreats over here anyway. This is a real pain in the ass to go and clear, normally. So this is a good way of doing it, if you can deal with the brain ladies. I kind of want to show off how you can fight them relatively normally, because it's not... with a bit of care, it's not too much of a hassle. Watch me eat my own words later, but I'll probably do that at some other point in time. There's plenty of time to embarrass myself this evening. But anyway, I did not come down here to deal with brain ladies. I came down here because there's a very special item at the end of this little gauntlet. So, without further ado, let's go clear it. Ah, ladies, please. Okay. You think that's funny, huh? Ah, God, can you stop wailing and moaning for like 5 seconds? I know you're supposed to be... Jesus. I know you're supposed to be like weird eldritch snail ladies and stuff, and you're like anguished in pain because of some bullshit reason, but you know, can you at least pipe it down a bit? Just a tad? Oh great, a poor man's damn blood gem. All of my Christmases at once. Oh yes. Sneaky bugger over here. It's not big, and it's not clever. Although it will be if I get stuck in here. Which is quite possible. Oh! That's fine, it's fine. Panic over. Yeah, if you get close like this, they don't know what the fuck to do. Oh, get away! I'm shy. Leave me alone. Please stop it. This is bullying. So yeah, good to know. It makes dealing with them individually a lot less annoying. But the real reason I went for all of this, which one is it? Is it this one? Yes, it is. It's this. This is a blood rock. A large, solid chunk that forms in cold blood. After death, a substance in the blood hardens, and that which does not crystallize is called a bloodstone. This is no mere chunk. It is nearly a boulder that you're just carrying around in your pocket. Few bloodstones of such size have ever been discovered, even considering the combined experience of all the hunters. There are only 2 of these in the game. One of them in the DLC. Ooh, sounding good. They are extreme pain in the ass to get. One of the main criticisms of the game is that you don't really have a way of farming those sort of gems. So you're up shit creek without a paddle if you want to actually experiment with different weapons. Because you'd have to do multiple NG playthroughs or just spend yonks farming in the chalice dungeons. Which is not very fun. I can tell you that much. Anyway, I think we're done here, so when we come back, I'll fight the boss.